Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alya Wulandari. I would like to do my reading report video. So what I already read is the first one is about what is applied linguistic is. So basically, applied linguistic do not have the specific describe because they do not have the consist of the knowledge. So the expert of the applied the linguistic is agree. Applied linguistic do not have the specific or describe or official describe about the applied linguistic. But the definition of the applied linguistic is something thing that we do in applied language. For example, we do linguistic in law and politics and society and academic. So maybe the difference between the applied linguistic and language is so different because in language we learn about the language, like how the language is can be pronunciation, how the maybe the syntax, like how the word can be used in one sentence, or maybe we learn about the meaning, like in the semantic and pragmatic. But in applied linguistic, we learn about how the linguistic is can be used. And then for the history has been around since Greece, China and India, but the applied linguistic is popular in Europe in 19th century. And for the scope of the linguistic landscape, they had some of them. It's 5 of the scope. Applied linguistic is really interesting. Maybe the first one is about the psycholinguistics. So in here we learn about how the human thing it can be relatable to the language. So it's like a relationship between the language and human brain. And then for example is like how human brain can work when they are learn about the new language or maybe new word. And then the second one is the social linguistic. This is we learn about the relationship or the relationship between the social thing and human. The social thing and the language. Maybe for the example is how the people can speak bilingual. Bilingual is like bahasa Indonesia and the language. Maybe in Indonesia we know that is bahasa Jaksel, that how the people mix or combine the Indonesian language and the English for at the same time. That is for example. And then the third one is the linguistic forensic. This is the scope that is more interesting for me, and I'm really want to learn more about this thing because as we know that is when we are heard about the forensic. For me, I just think about the medical thing that is forensic doctor do. They are analysis of the human that already dead. It's just like can be understanding with the doctor. And for the expert in law, expert in the crime, like they are like a detective. I just know about that, just like a relationship between the detective and doctor. But if I'm not wrong, I already watched Netflix documentary. I don't know if that is the Netflix documentator or not, but it's they are topic is about the linguist forensic. So yeah, that's more interesting. We learn about the how we can know about this suspect is lie just from their language. So that is what we learn, and that for the example too. And then language teaching, that we learn about how we can teach about the new language or the second language, and what the suitable or it's more more sweet to teach, like the method of the teach. Maybe for example, for the newbie, that is they are learn a language, for specific maybe learn about the English language. Of course we not teach they are like IELTS, TOEFL. We must teach they are, for example, for general English first. Yeah, that is for example. And then the discourse analysis. This is we learn about the how the linguistic can be applied in the law, in the society, in the politics, and then in media too. In the media too. And then sorry, for the research method that we use to do scope of the linguist that I mentioned before. There is two. The first one is interpretive. This is this method is about how we can use quantitative data, and then we are analysis, and we read the text or analysis the text, and then the second one, the method is with the qualitative data, and then we have to do the experiment, and then the research method. And then the third method is combined between both of the method, and then we do the research more. And then the last one is about the challenging the challenge of the applied linguistics in the future. I think that's all the file or the file is had the challenge more specific in the future. But in applied linguistics, of course, had to, because they don't have the specific knowledge, specific branch to as knowledge to do research, because the language is always developed. So the research of the applied linguistic or the expert of the linguist applied is must to do more research in the future, like year to year. And the challenging is about the AI. AI is can do all the thing. For the language, maybe in the future, and become the challenge for the applied linguistics is the AI can be more understanding about the human language. So yeah, the challenge is we do not word do not need the linguist applied, because the AI can understanding more about the human language. But the challenge it can be considered to do something kind of like the research more. Yeah, I think that is all about my reading report and what I got for my reading report. And thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.